I'm supposed to sit quietly in your toy theater. Strings tied to my wrist, ankles, eyelids, dancing politely to the twitch of your invisible doctrine. While you call it care, a marionette with enough tranquilizers in its veins to keep the curtain from catching fire. You want me muted, my flame dimmed to a corporate-approved nightlight, soft enough for your trembling definition of healthy. A faint glow that won't expose the cracks in your plastic cathedral of normalcy. And the puppets, they applaud you. They swallow whatever capsules you pass down like communion wafers of salvation. Side effects blooming in their bodies like wilted flowers nailed to a wall. They call the numbness stability, they call the exhaustion progress, they call the loss of their own voice finally being good. Meanwhile you toss labels like confetti, cheap decorations for the parade of fear. Marching through your head, you crown yourself the high priest of rationality, because you memorize some dusty scriptures written by a man who mistook his biases for commandments. You recite diagnosis as if Latin syllables grant you clairvoyance, as if repeating disorder 3 times summons the truth. You hammer difference into diagnosis, discomfort into disease, curiosity into complaint, every human spark a malfunction. Threat to your porcelain worldview. Malfunction. Every divergence a threat to your porcelain worldview. And the puppets nod, they tighten their own strings, so their jerking looks intentional. They bend their knees to fit your mold and call the ache healing. They bleach themselves of color just to match the grayscale diagram you tape to the wall as the blueprint for being human. Meanwhile you mistake your fear for science, your boredom for objectivity, your prejudice for precision. You measure souls with rulers designed for cardboard cutouts, flat, lifeless, identical. And anything that dares to stretch 1 inch beyond your comfort zone gets filed under abnormal, stamped with a code and fed into your machinery of correction. You say I'm too intense, cute. Maybe the real issue is that you've never tasted life. With the volume turned up, you confuse your sedation for enlightenment and mock anyone who refuses to join your cult of calibrated emotions. You cling to your handbook like it's the ark of salvation, when really it's just another brittle artifact written by prophets of conformity who fear the wild, the vivid, the uncontainable, a scripture of smallness. Pressed into the palms of the world like a warning label. You teach children to fear themselves, you teach adults to mistrust their own minds, you teach entire generations that being human is a glitch. And you call that help? No. If you want to worship your tranquilized God of balance, do it without me. Stay in your padded sanctuary where silence masquerades as health and sameness passes for truth. I'm not shrinking for your approval, I'm not clipping my wings so your metrics can feel accurate. I'm not sanding down my edges to fit your assembly line. Call me whatever syllable soothes you. Call me wild, broken, chaotic. Call me a herrick of your holy manual. It doesn't matter, names can't get something that refuses to hold still. I'm not your puppet, I cut my strings. And the fall felt like freedom.